not been returned back for one reason or another, I would urge the honorable member to share with us that information so that we can find out, because if they have met the requirements of the birth certificates or the number, the assessment number, they should be able to be uploaded back so that they can become part and parcel of that. So we need to know what would be the reason or the challenge that they have, so that we can handle that issue. We will be sharing, we've already shared the data. I think the clerk will share with you that data, and if there's any more information that you require, please let us know that we can coordinate and sort that out. On the question of equal opportunities, the head teachers are not allowed to send students home for lack of fees, because secondary and primary schools is funded by the government, unless it is the portion that relates to boarding that the parents pay. But otherwise, the guidelines from the ministry is that you do not send the students home, for example, for the delays in capitation, and that will answer the second part of that question. And we had indicated, in fact, last time there was a bit of a delay in the release of capitation, and we did urge the principals and the head teachers not to send the students home, and they obliged. And we normally work very closely with the Ministry of Treasury to ensure that the capitation is released on time. Last September, it was released 2 days before opening, so we did not have that challenge. But in January, there was a bit of a challenge. We had to do it even in installments. For the second term that is coming, we are already engaging with the Treasury, including this morning we had a meeting with Treasury to try and negotiate with them to ensure that we receive the capitation before the schools open. So it is that balancing act that we have to do because of the scarcity of resources to ensure that the money is in school so that there is no hardship for the teachers. It's an understandable challenge, but it's a challenge that is across the board that we are working very, very hard to ensure that maybe going forward it can be resolved. On the issue of the infrastructure relating to the children not having enough either desks or classrooms, this is a normal challenge that the government is facing, and as I said earlier, we are working very closely, including with members of parliament through the CDF. And thank you very much, by the way, members, because some of the institutions I've visited, you've done a very good job in support of our institutions in coming up with classrooms, buying desks, and supporting the students in those areas. So it is something that we are facing as a country, but we work every day to see that that problem is resolved. Thank you.
Yes, the next question is on the same subject matter. Why don't I allow the Honorable Simon Kingara to ask it, then we can have more joyriders stretch the matter. It's on the same subject matter, for the convenience of the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for according me this opportunity to ask question number 40 of 2025, directed to the Cabinet Secretary for Education. One, Mr. Speaker, could the Cabinet Secretary explain why Mutuya Primary School in Oiro constituency, despite being duly registered and having its learners onboarded on the NEMIS portal, has not received the free-day secondary education capitation funds allocated to the junior secondary schools? Mr. Speaker, number 2, can the Cabinet Secretary outline the measures being taken to ensure that Mutuya Primary School